South Florida Broadcast Network is on the air. Welcome, everybody, to Boys and Girls Club here in Coconut Grove for today's game between Riviera Prep and Ransom Everglades. Hello again, everybody. I'm Jay Hayback, along with my broadcast partner, as usual, Mr. Justin Bresner. Justin, welcome.
Thanks, Jay. Back again. 23 hours since our last broadcast for the Bulldogs.
How many is this in a row? Is this seven?
Six. Tomorrow would be seven.
Tomorrow, 7 in a row. We have been very busy, and we are so glad to bring you the action here today, as we are, like I said, at Boys and Girls Club, which is the home of Ransom Everglades, the Raiders. And Riviera Prep just did this last night with us, Justin. We were at Marklight Stadium, the University of Miami, and Riviera Prep played quite a game against Doctors Charter. Great pitching matchup between Luis Angarita and Charlie Calai. Second time we've seen those two combatants fight in the middle of the ring.
And technically, we were both correct, Jay. It's 6 games, or 7 games, 6 days if you count the doubleheader softball.
Yes. Oh yes.
Then yes, it would be 7 games. 7 games.
So we'll let the PA announcer announce the players here.
Field, Eli Halton. And number 18 at third base, Chris Pelicanos. And now for the Ransom Everglades Raiders, home on the scoreboard. Tonight's starting lineup. Number 1 at shortstop. Number 14 at shortstop, Chris Basile. Number 6 in right field, Emmett Gershman. Number 3 catching, Thomas Heisel. Number 9, pitching, Jake Martin. Number 13, in left field, Mark Channels. Number 11, in center field, James Shrebnick. Number 25, at second base, Justin Sapphire. Number 8, at third base, Nick Rubino. And number 15, at first base, Tommy Fisher. We now ask that you stand and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Justin. Let's go through the players to watch here. Emilio will throw them on the screen for you. Of course, for Riviera Prep, the usual suspects will be Luis Angarita, who is not pitching today, but still one of the players to watch here. And of course has one of the biggest followings we have fans everywhere watching Luis Angarita, and then Eric Fernandez.
So just looking over this quickly, Jay. The number 9 batter for Ransom Everglades batting, 556, Jay.
Oh, my goodness.
Number 9.
And then, of course, Ethan Probramsky, who also has been playing great. And then we'll give you 3 players to watch for Ransom Everglades. Mark Channels. Justin Sapphire. And Chris Basile. And those are your 6 players to watch for today's game. It is a beautiful day here at Boys and Girls Club, right off of US 1 at Southwest 32nd Avenue here in Coconut Grove. The sun is setting, Justin, and we have some long shadows coming in on the field. And Justin, here's something we haven't seen. How about Angarita switch hitting? We have seen Angarita exclusively as a left-handed hitter, and he's going to show us now that he can hit right-handed. Is there anything he can't do?
Apparently not.
There's a soccer field behind us. I wonder if he can play soccer. There's a basketball court behind us. I wonder if he can dunk.
I'm sure he can do pretty much anything he puts his mind to. He had a crazy triple last night.
Also, the mayor is
the
here
win.
with us. Steve. The mayor is here, but unfortunately unable to get to the microphone at the moment. Steve Hertz is here, and we will use Steve as a correspondent. And Angarita hits
center
the
field.
first pitch. Up in the air, and 1 pitch, 1 out.
Easily
Angarita.
played out there by James Shrebnick.
The pitcher today for Ransom is Jake Martin. Martin this season has logged the most innings, 8 2/3 innings pitched. He's 1-1, 14 strikeouts, Justin, against only 3 walks. A 0.46 whip, walks, hits to innings pitched. That is an excellent whip.
That it is, and this is number 8, Nick Flowers at the plate.
Just as Angarita has been hot, Nick Flowers also has been hot.
That one stays up high.
Martin, the typical lefty pitcher, Justin, has that tail on his fastball, and we still can't figure out why lefties have it and righties don't. There's that tail on the fastball, and it goes on the outside corner for a strike. Count is 2-1. We have a nice scoreboard in left field. Nice and easy to see the numbers.
3-1 the count now to Flowers.
So we shouldn't have any problems unless the scoreboard operator has problems. I don't think we'll have any problems with the count today. And that one hit hard but foul. This Riviera Prep team, Justin, has been on a tear. They are 5-2 this season. That one
He walked him
in the dirt.
just low.
And the one thing that Ransom doesn't want to do is give any free passes. It's hard enough to face this Riviera lineup when you throw strikes.
Here comes Eric Fernandez, the shortstop.
He had a nice RBI triple last night.
Yes, he did.
After the triple by Angarita. It was a triple and then a triple. Fernandez, of course, only a freshman. We get confused with that sometimes because we watched him all season last season. So as an 8th grader, he came in and did major damage for Riviera Prep. There's a huge lead at first base for Flowers. Pitch is outside. Martin was looking at Flowers while he was pitching.
That one just catches the outside corner. Great pitch by Jake Martin. Runner goes. They got him in a rundown. He got him. Nick Flowers not making it over to second. We have 2 outs now. Well played by Thomas Heisel behind the plate here.
That one hit in the hole. Third baseman gets a nice hop, throws it over, and he got him. It's a nice play over there.
Great throw. Nick Rubino with a rocket for an arm over there.
That'll do it. So Riviera Prep goes down 1-2-3, albeit unconventionally. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score here at Boys and Girls Club, the home of the Ransom Raiders. You are watching South Florida Broadcast Network, and we will mute our mics so that we do not get copyright infringed.
So here we go in the bottom of the first inning. DJ Flowers on the mound for the Bulldogs tonight. And the Raiders going to lead off with number 14, Chris Basile, the shortstop. This kid has some serious skills, 10 of 21. I'm sorry, 13 of 21. That one just misses low and outside. So Basile, as I was saying, 13 of 21, 10 runs scored. The true leadoff hitter. That one misses. Oh, that one catches the corner. Count 1-1 now to Basile. Watches that one sail outside, not biting. 2-1 the count.
You know, Justin, I talked with DJ's dad before the game today, and I think he agrees with us that even though he's a natural baseball player, his love might be for basketball. Interesting to see at this level, you know, a player that excels that well in 2 different sports.
Yep. We've seen a few kids, but not a whole lot that can excel at 2.
That one hit on the ground. Look at Fernandez. He could not get in the hole.
That's down for a hit. Basile again, another hit, 14th of the season.
A leadoff hit. It's a little odd for us, Justin. We're so used to having Angarita on the mound. It's a different experience for us to watch the other pitchers for Riviera Prep.
Well, he can't pitch every game, and we're happy to get a look at DJ Flowers.
Oh yeah, and DJ looks good on the mound too. That was a ground ball. It just happened to go in the hole. You know, I'll take ground balls all day.
He leaves that one up high, and this is number 6, Emmett Gershman, the right fielder. Gershman batting .313 on the season.
You know, we've also been playing such great defense, you know, this season that, you know, you put the ball on the ground, good things are going to happen for us.
Missed outside.
It's our first experience here at Boys and Girls Club, the home of Ransom Everglades, and it has been a great one so far. We are in a a great perch here right behind home plate.
We are. A quick conference between Probramski and Flowers.
We apologize to everybody at Ransom for taking their seats here, and we appreciate them letting us sit here.
On the deck, I guess you would say.
This is a very interesting setup, Justin. I don't know that I've ever seen a setup behind home plate like this. Flowers with a nice fastball in for a strike and grabs the ball in disdain. I think he's upset with himself right now. The count is 2-1. I think he's upset, Justin, that he's behind in the count, that he had to throw that fastball there. Big lead at first base for Basile. Runner goes. It was a hit and run. It was a hit and
Out
run.
to right field.
And a nice catch in the sun, Justin. That was actually a tougher play than it looked. Mark Quarry had to fight the sun and the ball coming at him and made a nice catch out there in right field.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 3, Thomas Heisel.
Gershman hit that ball hard, though.
He did. It was a deep ball.
And it was a hit and run, Justin. That could have been big trouble for the Bulldogs. If that ball gets down, we're talking about possibly a 1-0 score right now.
Basile still hanging out on first. Heisel looking to move him around. And they'll check him back at first.
Heisel is a junior, hitting .500 this season with 5 RBIs, .667 on base percentage, and why not, Justin? He's hitting third. Fastball outside. Basile, Justin, who reached on that base hit, was hitting, get this, .619 coming into the game. Runner goes, takes the fastball for a strike, and he's going to be safe at second base. Probramski just was not able to throw him out.
And
it really wasn't Probramski's fault. I mean, the jump that Basile got was just too much.
Quite an athlete. And that's why he leads it off for the Raiders.
Inside corner. That's a pretty pitch right there. If he can live there, Justin, it's going to be a good day for Flowers. But getting back to Basile, Justin, hitting .619, his slugging percentage is 1,143.
Wow, that was foul back.
Let me repeat that. His slugging percentage is 1,143. That is video game numbers.
It is?
We talk about video game numbers.
That's one.
That is video game numbers. Also, from the leadoff spot, he's got 6 RBIs, and that is hard to do because usually you're the table setter.
Well, like I said, the number 9 batter is batting .556.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
I can understand how he gets those RBIs. Oh, that one misses high. Inside.
No.
That one goes just foul.
Really
Ever. Just missed. Full count.
And Justin, that started off as a strike. It was one of those teasing fastballs. When you've got a 2-2 count, that's a good pitch to throw.
Full count to Heisel.
Runner goes. Swing
Got
and a
him
miss.
swinging.
He struck him out. He'll get to third safely. Justin, that's a very interesting stolen base for two reasons. Number one, you've got a left-handed hitter up, which is very unorthodox to steal third with a left-handed hitter. Number two, there were 2 outs. He could have been thrown out, and that would have been the end of the inning. But either way, there are 2 outs.
Looks like Basile is quite an exceptional player, so.
And now he's distracting DJ on the mound.
He is. Taking a huge lead over at third. Making quick herky-jerky movements to get his attention.
Did you say herky-jerky?
I did.
And what qualifies as a herky-jerky movement?
Something quick, something that will make your cat's head snap back and forth.
That is hit right to second base. Up and over. He's got him, and that will do it. Riviera gets out of it. Basile tried to distract Flowers, but was unable to do so, and Flowers got out of it. You are watching the South Florida Broadcast Network. We go to the top of the second inning. We have to mute our mics due to the music. Here's Mark Quarry, Justin. He has been hot as well. Not too many hitters on Riviera have not been hot lately.
Chops that one foul.
Where are our camera people?
One there.
Andres. Oh, that
one missed high.
curveball. Wow. Huge movement on that curveball, Justin. I gave up on it. Tap that. Get it. Lighter.
Oh, you get him? No.
Brighter.
That one down to the ankles. Two and one to Quarry. That one just missed somehow, Jay.
I don't know, Justin. I mean, look, I'm rooting for Riviera, but even I thought that one was a strike. Quarry
fouls that back towards us.
And that was a good-looking swing, too. You know, Martin is a very deceiving pitcher. You know, we talked about some of these pitchers being all arms and elbows and hard to pick up the ball, and Martin just has a way of hiding the baseball. It makes it really hard to pick it up. Quarry pounds that one to the ground, foul right at Emilio Fernandez, who flips it behind his back, Globetrotter style.
Full count to Quarry here to lead off the second inning.
And he hits
That's
that
a
one.
rocket.
That's going to get down for a hit, Justin.
It is. Maybe a double, Jay. Is he going to push it? No.
I
Hold
hope
up
not.
at first.
I hope not. He would have been out
Smart
by
play.
7 steps.
Smart play. No need to push it.
And here is the red-hot Ethan Prabramsky. He has been hitting the ball hard almost every time he's up. Watch for Quarry to be on the move here. Pops that one up, foul.
That's going to hit the dugout.
Out of play.
Nope, just missed.
Was it out of? It was not out of play. Wow. You know, Justin, it fooled all of us, including Tommy Fisher at first base, who was watching the ball all the way, and all of a sudden it came back into play. And I don't see a lot of wind here right now. I don't know how that ball came back into play.
It was
almost
like
like
a spin on it.
like a force field over the over the top of our field here today.
Maybe there is.
Like a dome. He picked him off again. Did he get in there? Yes, he did. Quarry got in there. That's how you do it, folks.
Beat the tag.
He was picked off, but somehow managed to avoid the tag. And that is the second runner that Martin has picked off. What a nice pickoff move he has. Now Prabramsky has a chance, an RBI chance here. And Justin, with the runner at second, all Prabramsky has to do is hit a ground ball to the right side. And he does exactly that. And he gets through for a hit. Rounding third on his way. Here comes Quarry. Here comes the throw in. There'll be no play.
RBI single.
Quarry scores the first run of the game for Riviera Prep, and Riviera Prep takes the lead. Here comes the replay. It is 1-0. Riviera Prep on the RBI hit from Ethan Prabramsky. And I see a proud papa wearing blue over there with a big smile on his face.
That's going to bring up the Bulldogs pitcher, DJ Flowers, after this short break.
Justin, we have two DJs at home plate right now. DJ Breitner, the umpire, and DJ Flowers, the batter. Popped up, out of play, or is it going to come back?
It might hit the Metro Rail, Jay.
I was waiting for the force field to bring it back like the other one at first base.
I think it's only along that line, saving that multi-story building we have over that way.
A lot of trees here right on the field.
That one misses outside. 1-1 the count. That's a rocket to left field. Shallow left field.
I think it's going to drop.
Nope.
Oh. I think he had, Justin,
Not
didn't
gonna
he
drop.
have one of those last night?
He did.
Where he hit the ball a mile high in that almost exact spot. That was a hit.
He did. Mark Channel's coming over to make that play. So 1-on-1 out. This brings up A.J. Hoynak. Another dual threat athlete. Plays on the basketball team as well.
Oh, there's that pickoff move, Justin. He didn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Prabramsky too smart for that.
That one misses just high from Martin.
I'll tell you, Justin, I really like the movement on Martin's pitches.
Looking good so far.
I'm not going to say Martin is the hardest thrower we've ever seen, but I really like how he locates his pitches and how the ball moves off his hand. And he's very crafty out there. And remember, Justin, this season Martin has been very effective in terms of strikeout to walk ratio, 14-3.
That's in for a strike.
And it's because he moves the ball around the strike zone. As you saw there, he came in low in the strike zone. He comes in high in the strike zone, inside, outside, moving your eye level, moving the ball around.
Did he go? No, he did not.
Since Hoynick's knees are about at my waist, that's got to be a ball. Hoynick, of course, one of the basketball players from Riviera Prep. He's 6'5", and hits that one in the hole. That's going to be a tough play. Did he get it to second base? He did. Back to first, and he's in time. It'll go as a fielder's choice. That was a nice play at shortstop. I thought that might actually get through. Basile at shortstop.
That's Basile. He's just an athlete, that kid.
You know, I will tell you, that one probably gets through at Evelyn Greer. What's going on here? Okay, folks, we have some type of a break in the action, and Riviera doesn't seem to be taking the field, so I'm not sure what's going on here. He was definitely safe at first.
Did they get him with the banana in the tailpipe?
No. I hope not.
Oh, Emilio Fernandez.
He's backing away slowly. Is that some kind of dance move?
I don't know.
That looked like a little bit of moonwalk action from the coach. With the arms out, it was like a little bit of... what do we got here? DJ Breitner is going to come talk to Coach Fernandez. We're going to try and get a ruling. I'm going to ask DJ to come over. All right, we got the ruling, Justin. We got the ruling. This is similar to an AUBL type ruling, Justin. So the runner at coming in to second base did not slide. He did not get out of the way. So they called interference on the throw. And we want to thank thank our spotter there. Andres Junco, our spotter, was on the spot there and gave us the information. We appreciate Andres going and getting us the info we needed.
Or this will be Mark Channels leading us off for the second inning.
Home plate umpire and Probramsky having a nice, friendly conversation. I assume about his lack of a slide at second base.
Yes. Oh, he pegged him.
Or Justin, it could be a how's your dad?
That'll bring up James Shrebnick. As Channels took one off the shoulder, it looked like. He'll head over to first.
Riviera Prep leading 1-0. We are in the bottom of the second inning.
This guy looks like he bench presses trucks, Jay. Shrebnick looks like he can send this ball a long way if he makes contact.
I mean, are you talking about like the The little toy trucks?
Oh.
I mean, I can bench press a little toy truck.
Yeah, no, not
like
not the
Hess
ones
trucks?
we can trade.
You
No,
know
not
about
the
Hess
ones.
trucks that
Yeah,
we got our
at Christmas
son?
time. Yeah, not the ones
Tonka
we can
truck,
bench
there
press.
There you go. Yeah, the Tonka trucks. I can bench press those. I can probably bench press 2 of them. And they pick them off. This is the third pickoff between the two teams.
Got him.
And he is tagged out. Erases an important base runner there. That's a big play, Justin. Here's the replay. Channels was hit by a pitch and then consequently got caught in the rundown. A good pickoff move from Flowers. Caught him, and Fernandez was able to apply the tag. So instead of 1 on, no out, it is now none on, 1 out.
That one misses outside.
Trebnik this season hitting .214. Big swing and a miss. Count now 1-2 to Trebnik.
Flowers looking good so far and getting some help from his teammates. The 1-2 pitch. Misses outside, 2-2.
Flowers this season coming into the game, Justin, was 1-0 with 3 strikeouts, no walks. Hadn't given up any runs yet. Count 2-2 to Trebnik. That's a nice pitch in for strike 3. He struck him out. Flowers with an Angarita style pitch there.
That'll bring up Justin Sapphire, the second baseman. Wow, that one's left way up high.
The Angaritas are all over the text line. Surprise, surprise.
That's inside corner for a strike.
Always love to hear from all the Angaritas from around the world. From Mexico, from Dominican Republic, and anywhere else the Angaritas reside. Garnell Pelicanos says, good job, DJ. Ana Valle says, arriba, mi Luigi, voy a ti. Carolina de Angarita says, vamos, Riviera, with lots of emojis.
That one's fouled back.
All sorts of hand clapping and hearts and 100, and she really went all out on the emojis. We have one of the people from Venezuela watching has on the text line. So a multi-international event here today.
And we now have a full count.
Here at Boys and Girls Club. Full count with 2 outs.
Yes, sir.
Pop that one away. Sapphire, Justin, is only a freshman. And as you said, hitting .545. He's got a .643 on base percentage, which is gaudy. And then 8 RBIs, which is almost impossible from the number 9 slot to have 8 RBIs already this season.
Except he's in the 7 slot. The number 9 guy is 556. That's Tommy Fisher. But yes, similar numbers.
Right. Okay.
And that's how Basile is getting so many RBIs.
I said 9. I meant 7.
That's how Basile is getting his RBIs, because these guys can hit. These kids at the bottom of the order aren't there because they're lesser hitters. They're there strategically, it looks like. And that's a hit right there.
And that's why his average
why
is so
he's there.
high. Rounding first.
He's going for
on
2.
his way to second. He'll get in there easily. It's a stand-up double.
Big hit for Sapphire.
It's a 2-out double for Justin Sapphire. And Justin, I don't know how he did it, but he just raised his average from 545. Very, very hard to do that.
That's going to bring up the third baseman, number 8, Nick Rubino.
Rubino, also a freshman, hitting .267 this season. .421 on base percentage.
8 runs and 15 at bats.
I'm telling you, Justin, this is going to be a hard game today.
This already is.
This is definitely going to be a game that goes to the wire today. You've got 2 good pitchers on the mound. You have 2 good offenses. And also the defense so far has been very good for Ransom as well.
Wow.
That fastball was a little close.
A little high and inside, brushing back off the plate.
Yeah, I'm not getting too close to that. Coming in at about 82, 83 miles an hour right at your shoulder.
Someone just got hit the other day in the face, 95 mile an hour. Broke his jaw.
Ouch.
At the major league levels in spring training.
Look at that pitch. Justin, when he locates that pitch, it's almost impossible to hit it.
One and one the count now to Rubino. That one misses. Runner will advance over to third. Sapphire.
With 2 outs, it's almost inconsequential, Justin. Flowers just has to concentrate on the batter here. We have one of the texters wants to know if Eli Halton is playing today, and yes, he is in left field. So Eli Halton is hitting 8th and playing left field today. Has not batted as of yet. He will be leading off the next inning for Riviera. It is a 3-1 count. The one thing you really don't want to do here, Justin, is start walking people around the bases and then putting yourself in a position with 2 outs that you may not have been in otherwise. All he had to do is throw strikes and get out of this inning. He got the first batters.
Walked him.
Ooh, that was close.
It was very close. But honestly, Jay, based on the numbers, this could be the first time we see an intentional walk here to the number 9 batter.
No, you can't do that.
Are you sure?
You're going to face Basile with bases loaded? Are you out of your mind?
I don't know. Tommy Fisher batting .556.
We already saw Basile get a base hit in this game and then destroy the game with his
2
base
stolen
running.
bases.
So the answer is no, Justin. If I have anything to say about it, we are not walking this batter.
Well, let's hope not. The Raiders know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is their number 9 batter is better than most teams' 5th batter.
No argument here. Still not walking him.
It was quite a meeting on the mound there.
So it's 1st and 3rd, and Justin, the meeting, I think, is to decide what to do with the baseball when the runner steals.
So here's number 9, Jay, Tommy Fisher.
All right, Justin, here is the aforementioned Tommy Fisher, the first baseman, hitting 9th.
2 out, runners on the corners.
And just to remind everybody, Fisher is a sophomore, hitting .556 with a .600 on base percentage. He does have 5 RBIs to his credit. Holds
Runner
his
goes
hands
from first.
low, and
Rubino's over easily, standing stolen base.
they give him second. It's fielder's indifference, Justin, and you can choose to not give him a stolen base there if you want.
I'll give it to him. They
All
could have
right,
tried to get him
I'll
out.
give it to him. I'll give it to him, but I'm saying there was no attempt
to make
to
correct.
throw him out. Nice curveball, but just didn't quite have the bite on it. That was almost like a Jake Martin curveball, just didn't quite have the same effect. And now Flowers pitching himself into a little bit of trouble, Justin.
3-1. Got to get this one over the plate.
The Shadows overtaking almost the entire field now.
Missed it.
Yeah,
Walked
that's
him.
ball 4.
Not intentional, but had the same effect, Jay.
I'm not even saying that's a UIBB, Justin. That's going
no.
as just a walk in
Correct.
my book.
Correct.
So Chris Basile now.
They are loaded up.
This is not the player you want coming to bat right now, Justin.
I would agree.
Maybe Prabramsky can knock some clay up in his eyes or something.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That could be out of here.
Going back, and it's at the wall, and he makes
Wow.
the catch. And we talked about whether Eli Halton was in the game, and yes, he is. And he just saved the game with a nice catch in left field.
Wow.
Eli Halton went all the way back to the wall and made the catch. That ball was hit a ton, but did not leave the park. So Ransom leaves the bases loaded. No runs for Ransom. Riviera Prep continuing to lead 1-0. You are watching the South Florida Broadcast Network.
So here is Eli Halton.
Whenever you make a
that
good play,
outstanding catch
whenever
in
you
left
make
field.
a good play in the field, what happens? You hit next.
Yep. Well, he is hitting next.
And normally, when we see Halton, he's in the number 9 slot, so he is one of our favorite hitters, even though today he's not hitting 9th. That one bounced all the way back. You can see Halton had a hard time picking the ball up, Justin, and I'm having a hard time too.
2-1 the count to Halton. That's
Puts
a
that one
pop-up.
in play. It's going to be a hard play going over, and he makes the catch.
All the way over Justin Sapphire.
He ranged a long way, Justin. Now it's Pelicanos. Very imposing figure is Pelicanos at the plate. Hitting 9th today is Pelicanos. Hitting .333 on the season. Wow.
That one's fouled back.
And it shakes the camera.
It's insured.
That one isn't. The other two.
No.
Pelicanos calls for time and gets it. We've seen many games, Justin, where the batter calls time and does not get it. And now, for some reason, the umpire, standing in an awkward spot, but has returned to his usual position. That was a little bit of a weird situation there, Justin.
We've had a couple already
Not sure
today.
what to make of that one.
1-1 the count now to Pelicanos.
Almost like he was trying him there. It's coming back at us.
Just down.
Ooh! A branch almost got us. Unbelievable. Justin, I think that's the first time we've ever been accosted by a branch of a tree.
Up to this point, that's true.
Inside
almost hit him.
count 2-2. 1 out here in the top of the third. Riviera Prep leading 1-0. Mark Quarry has scored the only run of the game. He singled and scored in the second. Puts that one in play off his foot.
Oh, and he's hopping.
And Justin, that is why we see the shin guard. What you just saw is why we fear the shin guard.
He's going to try to walk it off.
Well, next game we may see Pelicanos with a shin guard on. It makes you wonder why more ball players don't wear them.
It's true.
Our producer Emilio just said they got ice. Emilio, I don't think that's what they meant when they said that. I think that's more of when you get hit by a pitch. Outside, count is full. Justin, the field is almost entirely in the shadows now. The sun is still out somewhere. You can see sun out, but nowhere on the field.
Ooh.
And foul that one off the catcher. Good looking swing there from Pelicanos. On deck, Luis Angarita. I know that just got a lot of people excited. Hit
Pelicanos
hard.
is second. Tough play.
Up and over. Oh, the throw was high. Pelicanos stays at first.
I'm not sure we would have gotten him there anyway, Jay. You putting it down as an error?
Here's the replay. I'm giving him a hit, Justin. I watched the replay. I'm giving him a hit. Because he was almost at the bag when the ball got there
That's
anyways.
what I'm saying. I'm not sure he would have made it regardless. They're going to check him back over to first. Yeah, the throw was high from Sapphire, but I'm
Don't
not
get
sure it would have
picked
been a
off
time
here.
anyway.
Don't get picked off. That's all I'm saying. Look at that short lead. Look at that short lead. The number 9 hitter comes through, though. Pelicanos gets the infield hit, and now with a 2.5-foot lead off of first base. And he's going! Unbelievable with no lead. Martin has everybody traumatized, Justin.
He must.
That pickoff
He keeps
move
getting them.
has the entire team traumatized. And I'm sure Coach Emilio told everybody after the first inning, don't get picked off. I'm sure of it. And it looks like Martin is thinking about him a little bit too now. You don't want to be distracted when facing Angarita. He is tough enough when you're fully focused. Oh, and he rips that one into right field. And it's going to get down for a hit. Rounding second on his way to third is Pelicanos. Angarita right behind him. Angarita's going to make it to
score.
Pelicanos on his way. Here comes the play at the plate. He's going to be safe at home. He's safe at home. Angarita with an RBI triple.
Another triple, Jay.
Pelicanos scored all the way from first base. Here comes the replay. Luis Angarita with another triple. Riviera leads 2-0. And still, Justin, only 1 out with Angarita at third base. So Riviera with a little bingo going right now. And that one hit hard in the hole. And that's going to be a base hit. Angarita will score the 3rd run of the game for Riviera. Nick Flowers hit the first pitch he saw right into left field. And here comes the replay. So Riviera leads 3-0.
Eric Fernandez at the plate.
And he's been red hot. And the
There it
runner goes. Here's the throw to second base. He's going to be safe at second. A little odd play there as he did not slide, so it was hard for us to see from behind home plate. But Flowers in with a stolen base and another scoring opportunity here. Still only one out. You've got your number 3 hitter, Eric Fernandez, up. Fernandez, the freshman, hitting 400, and it's that right back at the pitcher, and they've got him in a pickle. They're going to tell Fernandez to go to second base, I think.
He got him.
Fernandez gets back to first. So a really, really nice play by Martin there.
Well, I mean, with the move he has to pick players off, I'm sure they practice that over and over and over again.
Just to come up with that ball, though, that ball was hit hard right at him by Fernandez. And Fernandez reaches on the fielder's choice. 2 outs, 2 runs in this inning for the Bulldogs. And now Fernandez at first. We'll see if he's off with the first pitch. He's got a big lead as well.
Nope. Check him
and
back.
Martin is now, he has thrown over to first. I think almost every runner that's been at first, I think he's thrown over. Fernandez looks like he wants to take off. That one gets away, and Fernandez will get to second. So another runner in scoring position for the Bulldogs. This has been a good inning for the Bulldogs. It started with Eli Halton popping up to the second baseman. Chris Pelicanos reached on an infield hit, and then Luis Angarita drove him in with a triple. Nick Flowers
That's in for a strike.
then
Nice
drove
pitch.
in Angarita with a base hit to left field, and that's where we sit now. It is 3-0. 2 runs this inning. That's a nice pitch. Good looking pitch. Right on the inside part of the plate. And that little tail on his left-handed fastball, Justin. Just enough to get over the black of the plate there. Martin is crafty out there. Runner goes. And the ball gets away.
Easily.
He picked a good pitch to go on there. So now Fernandez at third with 2 outs.
Two and two now to Quarry.
Hit it hard, but foul. Again, fouls it back. Again hit hard, but
Gonna get through
and
for a
that's gonna
hit.
get through for a
Score
hit.
another
This
one.
is gonna score another run for Riviera Prep. And here comes the replay. It is now 4-0 in favor of Riviera Prep. Bramsky now, and he ropes that ball down the right field line, but foul. There's that pickoff move again, Justin.
We'll check Corey back to first again. Raiders looking to stop the bleeding here. 0-1 the count to Pobramski. That one's left to by. Runner goes. And Corey is in the second. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now. Got him swinging. Nice pitch from Martin. Get out of the inning.
Good off-speed pitch. But
damage done, Jay.
Riviera Prep comes up with 3 huge runs. You are watching South Florida Broadcast Network.
Leading off the third for the Raiders is going to be Emmett Gershman, the right fielder. In for a strike. Gershman flew out to right field back in the first inning. That's a shot to left field. Coming over, it's going to drop. Well hit ball by Gershman. He'll go spend some time on first base. That's going to bring up Thomas Heisel, the catcher. Gershman checked back over to first.
We apologize for the audio difficulties. We believe we have fixed it. Here's the throw to second base. He's going to be safe at second. Talon, get a shot of the jugs gun with your phone. Guys. Okay, guys, we got the split screen going with the jugs gun here.
I'm swinging. They'll complete the play first.
That's perfect. Yep. That one was 75 miles an hour.
Gershman over to third.
We're gonna try, folks, to keep it on the split screen so that you folks can see how hard each pitch is, as Riviera Prep's players have brought a jugs gun over. It's fine, Talon. Talon, it's fine.
This is the pitcher, Jake Martin, back to the plate. 1 on, 1 out here. The bottom of the third inning. Go, Jake.
Yeah, guys, try to keep that jugs gun up the whole time.
That one's right back at us.
Talon, middle of the screen. Talon, middle of the screen. Middle. Like straight in the middle. There's the curveball.
Left outside.
Curveball at 61 miles an hour. You can see the huge difference between the curveball and the fastball from DJ Flowers.
That one's in for a strike. 2-2 the count now. Come on, Jake.
Big pitch here. Just missed.
Full count.
Single in K.
Mm-hmm.
Big opportunity to get a run here for Ransom. Big
Got him.
swing and a miss. He struck him out. It's a huge strikeout, Justin.
It really is. He
Got him on
battled
the
hard.
off-speed pitch.
So, Raiders will have another shot. 2 outs, 1 on. Mark Channels.
Big strikeout there, Justin. Needed that.
Channels got plunked back in the second.
My camera's lagging. Maybe reset it.
Flowers misses with his first offering. No one outside. 2-0.
This camera is no good. I got it.
That's in for a strike. On the outside corner, 2-1 the count now.
I'll tell you what's impressing me, Justin, is how Flowers pitches when he gets in trouble. Anytime runners gets on, he really bears down. Sign of a good athlete. Popped up. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. It's going to score a run. Oh, boy, that's a tough play. Nothing you can do there, Justin. That will score a run. Flowers actually did a good job getting him to pop up there, but it just went into that Bermuda Triangle, the no man's land, and Ransom gets their first run on the board.
Gershman comes around. That'll bring up James Shrebnick.
So it's an RBI hit for Channels. Channels 1 for 1 with a hit batter on the day.
Runner goes.
Here's the play of Fernandez at short, up and over. He got him. That'll do it. And there's really no way to overthrow first base for Riviera, Justin, because you got Hoynick over there. So you got a 6'5" frame, and then his arms are about as long as Shaquille O'Neal. So you can throw the ball probably 8 feet in the air, and it's okay.
Yeah, he'll still catch it.
If I'm standing at first base, that ball goes over my head, and he caught it as if it was no big deal.
Yeah, he's got you by almost a foot.
So that'll do it. Shrebnick grounds out to.
But the Raiders get one on
short.
the board, Jay. Only down 4-1 now as we head to the top of the fourth. Sorry.
You are watching the South Florida Broadcast Network.
So the pitcher is going to lead off the fourth for the Bulldogs. DJ Flowers at the plate, leading 4-1. Flowers' first pitch swing, couldn't catch it.
Flowers hitting .250 this season. Justin, he is 6'3", 155 pounds. So let me get this straight. He's 8 inches taller than me, and I outweigh him by how much? 80 pounds?
80 pounds, something like that.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Wow, I couldn't catch that one either. Nice pitch from Martin.
I got to start eating better.
That one just misses.
I mean,
2-2.
Justin,
Yeah,
we-
you can get taller too, Jay, is what I'm hearing.
We like to sample the fare wherever we go, Justin. Unfortunately, they don't ever serve any fish or salad.
No, they don't. Burgers and dogs. That one's fouled back at us. Got a little bit of the screen in the screen, I guess you would say. That's in first. Oh, where did that miss?
A ball, Justin. That was a ball.
Wow.
It was not in for anything.
Full count.
It was out for a ball.
I didn't see that at all.
Popped up out of play. Good at bat here from Flowers. It is a full count. No outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Riviera Prep leading 4-1.
Popped up. That's playable.
But not an easy play, though.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. An acrobatic play.
Thomas Heisel. What a catch.
Wow. Wow. I don't know how he even saw it with all that hair. He has the longest hair of anyone I've ever seen. And then he has to flip it to get it out of his face.
Yeah.
Am I talking out of jealousy, Justin?
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
I think you were already pretty much bald at that point in high school.
That ship sailed for me a long time ago.
I, on the other hand, had hair that long.
I never had that option.
You're safe.
I started losing my hair at 17.
That's pretty early as far as I can tell. I still have a little bit.
And what's worse,
Hoynak watches that one go low.
My dad still has a full head of hair, basically. So.
But it's your grandparents that determine that, is it not?
His father went bald very early too.
At 11, I heard.
No. But the story is.
Oh, that's
the story is that when he was in high school, that somebody hit him in the head with a violin, and right after that is when he lost all his hair. That is the story. I'm not making that up. So I think I lost all my hair because he got hit with a violin in the 1930s.
Wow. That's quite a sequence of butterfly effect situation there, Jay. That one's left up high. 2-2 now.
And I've had several people corroborate that story, so that wasn't just one person.
So your fate hinged on a violin hit, huh?
Someone hit my grandfather with a violin.
Big swing, got him swinging.
It might have been my great-grandmother that did it.
And here is Eli Halton. Had that spectacular catch out in left field earlier.
2 quick outs for the Bulldogs, and the Raiders now starting to gain some momentum, Justin.
That one's up high.
The point I was making about the hair is I am, in fact, jealous of his hair. So
that one misses low.
hit hard on the ground. Actually, it wasn't hit hard.
A dribbler.
It sounded hard.
Wow.
It sounded like a cannon, but came out as a dribbler, and he got him. A nice play
6-3.
at shortstop by Basile again. And that will do it. Riviera goes down 1-2-3. Still leading 4-1 are the Bulldogs. You're watching SFBN.
Second baseman Justin Sapphire going to lead off the bottom of the fourth here for the Ransom Raiders. Trailing 4-1. Watches that one drop in for a strike. That one falls low. 1-1 the count.
Justin, this game is looking a little bit like an Angarita pitched game, as Flowers already in his fourth inning of work has only given up 1 run. Good game so far from Flowers. Hit to second base.
That's
and
going
it's
to get
going to
down
get
for a hit.
through. It's a base hit. He's an impressive hitter, Justin.
2 for 2 on the day, Jay.
Justin's an impressive hitter, and you're
Yes.
Justin, and I'm talking to you, Justin, about Justin, the impressive hitter.
You're telling Justin
So,
that Justin's impressive.
If that's not confusing enough.
But I got it. He is still 2 for 2 on
Yeah,
the day.
but I don't care if you get it. I care if the people listening to us get it.
I think they're still hung up on that hair story and the violin. I know I am.
Do you think do you think they have PTSD from it?
They might. They might. Or just be wondering what kind of moment they walked into the broadcast at. That's going to bring up Nick Rubino. Rubino 0 for with a walk.
Inside, gets
that one
away.
Gets away. He's going to move over. Sapphire on his way to second.
The Angaritas have been very vocal on the text line today. Always nice to have their input.
That one misses low.
From Spain. So now we've had Dominican Republic, Mexico, Spain.
The Angaritas are everywhere, huh?
Probably be easier to just start with the countries they're not in.
Yeah. It's
And
probably
just,
a smaller list.
go there.
That one misses low. 3-0, Jay.
And you can see a little bit of frustration from Flowers on the mound now. He knows that he needed that pitch for a strike there. He did not want to go to 3-0 on Rubino. And also remember the 2 batters that are up next. You've got Tommy Fisher and Chris Basile. And both of those hitters have been on fire.
That's a balk.
Oh, my goodness. A balk on the pitcher. So Flowers made a false movement to second base there.
Sapphire now on third. The 3-0 pitch.
And where does that come from, false move, Justin?
I don't know. Chest turn?
You know, like
I'm not sure. He walked him.
in the Westerns, don't make any false moves or you'll get it in the back
Yeah.
or in the chest.
I'm not sure.
What exactly is a false move?
Different than a true move, I guess.
Is there such thing as a true move?
I am not sure. Fernandez, I think we're going to have a pitching change. Or he gets one more mound visit. This is the last one.
This is his first mound visit of the inning. So I don't think Flowers is coming out. Whoa, wait a minute.
He is.
I think Hoynick might be coming in, Justin, because Hoynick ran to the bench.
Maybe he's going to get warmed up.
That could be, too. You're right.
He's
Wait,
gonna
no,
get
more
warmed up?
players coming in. Oh, wait a minute here. Hoynick came out with his pitching glove, Justin. I think Hoynick's going in right
It
now.
looks like it. With no warm-up.
I think he has his pitching glove. I couldn't really see on his way back. Halton now coming out to the mound, Justin.
But
So
Hoynack has the ball.
It's like a Globetrotters routine.
Yeah,
You don't know
Hoynack
who
has
has
the
the
ball.
ball. You don't know where anybody's going. And we will mute our mics to avoid copyright infringement. So, Justin, we just found out that the player that's wrecking the game for the Raiders is about to make us what we hear are tremendous hamburgers.
I'm not sure it's him. I think it's his father.
Oh, well, he's got the grilling apron on, Justin. So no matter who's making it, I'm giving him the credit.
Okay.
You wear the apron, you
There
get
you
the
go.
credit. That's how it works. So Chris Basile's dad will be getting us 5 hamburgers, and we will all try them and let you know how we feel about them, as we typically do on our broadcast, sampling the fare wherever we go and giving you folks at home the rating.
But right now, 2 on, no out for Tommy Fisher, the which batter, Jay?
Number 9, and the
Number
runner
9.
goes, and Hoynek didn't
Now
even look
second
at
and
him.
third.
I don't even think they were
Rubino.
concerned about him. This is the same situation, Justin, that we had in the second inning, which is now runners at second and third, and the question becomes, do you walk Fisher? We just had this discussion.
Well, it's a different pitcher, so
Yeah, but it's still the
we'll
same
have
result.
to see.
Hoynek throws a
It's
nice
in for a
pitch,
strike, 1-1.
and I still don't like it.
After this, he's still going to, fight and jump.
Another good pitch, right
No,
at the
just
knees and
missed.
in for a ball.
Just missed. 2-1.
Oh boy, Justin, that
was
a
close.
great pitch.
That was close.
I think he should throw that pitch again. And he threw that one a little lower. That was the off-speed pitch.
3-1
now
the count
3-1.
now.
Yeah, and Justin, with first base open, as a pitcher in the back of your mind, you're thinking, look, I've got this base open. I don't have to give him anything good to hit. But with Basile on deck, I don't know.
Oh, he missed outside and walked him.
No, he did not.
No?
That was
Wow.
a strike.
Wait a minute now.
right.
Now I'm confused.
All right, this is
The other one looked like a strike. That one looked like it was
hey,
outside.
either way, it's the same count. It's
It
3
is
and
a full
2.
count.
Swing and a miss. He
Got him
struck him
swinging.
out. It's a huge strikeout for Hoynek.
Let's go, Chris.
Justin, that's hard to do. Hoynek has been playing first base. Comes in
Cold.
Comes in cold, throwing a few pitches on the mound, and says, "I'm good."
And he is
That
so
is
far.
hard to do.
So 2 on, 1 out for Chris Basile at the top of the order here.
I'm going to close my eyes, Justin.
You
tell
might
me,
have to.
Tell me what happens. Popped it up, out of play.
Fouled.
I couldn't close my eyes. I tried. We have the usual suspects here today. Emilio Sierra running the board. Talon Taylor running around crazy on the cameras. And Andres Junco here today helping. Andres' second broadcast with us. Another
That's
nice
in.
pitch from Hoynek. 0-2. Justin, if he can somehow get Basile, I'm convinced that Bulldogs will get out of this inning. It's a big ask. Nice pitch!
Got
In
him
for
looking.
strike 3. He
Wow.
struck him out.
2 back-to-back
Oh.
strikeouts.
Oh, boy.
A.J. Hoynek.
That is how you come into a game, Justin.
So
2
he-
runners on,
And here's Emmett
and you
Gershman.
strike out 2 of the hottest hitters this side of US 1.
Well, Gershman, the only Raider to come around so far today. He has the lone run. 1 for 2 on the day with a stolen base.
Hoynek just struck out 2 batters that are hitting .545 and .619. I don't know if the fans at home can really appreciate what Hoynek just did.
That one's left a little high. 2-0.
8 minutes ago, Hoynek was playing first base. He throws about 5 warm-up pitches and then strikes out 2 incredibly hot hitters. Hit hard but foul. That's going to go out of play.
It is out of play.
Hit hard on the
Rocks
ground.
it to second.
Nice stop. Up and over. He got him. Riviera gets out of the jam.
Again.
Oh, boy, Justin. That's a huge shift of momentum right there. All right, we go to the top of the 5th inning. Riviera Prep continuing to lead 4-1. They're doing it with mirrors, Justin.
Yes, they are.
You're watching
far,
the
so
South
good.
Florida Broadcast Network.
So again, with the number 9 batter, Jay, Chris Pelicanos, leading off the top of the 5th.
And what an imposing number 9 hitter Pelicanos is. Pelicanos had that infield hit and scored back in the 3rd, starting that 3-run outburst.
Wow. Rocketed foul down the 3rd baseline. That one's up high. 1-1 to Pelicanos.
Here's our card so that you can... Justin, burgers are fabulous.
So's the dog, Jay. That one's way outside. Martin going to need to reel it in here. Nice pitch, nice hit.
Into left field.
That's down.
That's going to be a base hit. Rounding first, a huge
Only
turn.
going for first.
He'll stay right there. Pelicanos is 2 for 2 today.
Doesn't want to test Channel's arm out there in left field. And here comes Angarita.
Oh, boy, Justin, this could be big for the Bulldogs. Angarita has been on fire. 2 triples in the last 2 games. Hitting right-handed against the left-handed Martin. Popped it up. Out of play. What do you think, Emilio? Emilio says he loves the burger. Andres, what do you think?
Excellent. Best hot dog I've ever met.
Andres says best hot dog you ever had. Wow, that's a pretty big statement.
I don't know if it's the best, but it's up there. I agree.
He
It's
also
up
hasn't
there.
had my hot dog, so at first I was a little upset.
It may top him. It may top. Yeah.
I
big.
take a lot of pride in my hot dogs, Andres. Runner
Runner goes.
goes. Down at second, and he's going to be safe
Safe.
at second. Popped up out of play. Best hot dog you ever had?
It's the simple things. It's the simple things. Sweet mustard.
What kind of hot dog was it?
I don't know, but it's very good. That's it for a strike. Got him looking.
Justin, are we allowed to boo?
No.
I think we are.
You can.
I think we are allowed to boo
I'm
if
not
we
gonna
want.
boo. You can boo.
Boo! That was a tough, tough pitch to take there.
Nick Flowers, one
And
on,
he
one out. They
picked
got him in
off.
a rundown again.
Unbelievable.
Got him.
The third pickoff for Martin. He is so good at those pickoffs, Justin.
Probably the best we've seen at high school level.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right there with the best we've seen for sure. I'm putting an asterisk next to the K in my book
Okay.
for Angarita.
All right. Wow.
That's hit a ton, Justin. Going back. It's off the wall. It's going to be another double for Flowers. Nick Flowers.
Another couple feet, and that's breaking one of the car windshields out there, Jay.
You know, I'm feeling a little bit of a breeze coming in, Justin. I think if that little bit of breeze was going out, if it was helping him, I think that may have been gone. And now,
The shortstop.
how does Pelicanos feel getting picked off? Because that was
Yeah,
that was a run.
I guess it was.
Another hot hitter coming to the plate, and Eric Fernandez. He scored in the third, reached on a fielder's choice. They call a balk.
Balk.
It was in his hands motion, the motion of his hands. He did not stop his motion. Nice pitch.
That's in for a strike.
So Flowers now at third base.
Single knocks him in, Jay.
That might be a
Popped up to
single.
left field.
Going back,
Tough play.
and he makes the catch. That will do it. No runs across for the Bulldogs. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Bulldogs still leading 4-1 over the Raiders. You're watching the South Florida Broadcast Network.
Thomas Heisel going to lead it off here in the bottom of the 5th for the Raiders.
Justin, I'm going to say that hamburger is, let's call it top 15.
Okay. I'm gonna call the hot dog top 2.
Yeah, but we don't eat hot dogs at these places.
Hey.
Is that 2 out of what? Out of 6?
No, it's top 2 that I've ever had.
Ever had?
Yes.
And what was the first one?
I think that was in Toronto at the exhibition.
What about my hot dogs?
Yeah, this bumped it. I think this bumped it.
Better than my hot dog?
Yeah, this bumped it.
I gotta get a hot dog. How do we get a hot dog around here?
We already did, and it was quite good.
If it's better than my hot dog, I gotta try it.
Well, you'll have to talk to Mr. Basile about that. That's in for a strike.
Where's the chef? So back to baseball. It is 4-1 Riviera Prep. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Justin, Ransom has had several opportunities that they have not cashed in on today. Ransom had bases loaded in the 2nd and couldn't cash in with their top hitters coming to hit.
And 2 on, no out last inning.
2 on, no out with, again, the top hitters coming up in their lineup.
That one's left down low. 2-2 the count. Sorry, 3-1 the count.
4 runs on 7 hits for the Bulldogs. 1 run on 5 hits for the Raiders. It is a beautiful night here at Boys and Girls
Beautiful
Club.
field. That one just missed low. Walked him. Heisel on his way
I'll
to
tell you,
first.
Hoynick is very good at pitching to the knees. He has good location with his fastball.
So now the pitcher, Jake Martin, going to look to help his cause here at the plate. 1 on, no out.
And another thing, Justin, I really like the lights here at this field. A different type of lighting than we're accustomed at most of the fields we've been to. Good looking pitch on the inside part of the plate from Hoynick. Split.
Runner goes.
Here's the throw to second
Bobble,
base.
they will
He's gonna
not
be-
get him this time. Slight bobble from Brabransky behind the plate. Just couldn't get it over to second in time.
Let's go, Jake.
They're going to bunt here, Justin. I don't know if I agree with bunting here. Runner goes.
Lays down the bunt.
Bobbles it. Throws it to first.
He got him out.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Nice
Wow,
throw.
I could not see it. I was blocked out by the umpire here.
1
Here's
to
the
3.
replay.
But it will advance Heisel
You know,
over to
Justin,
third.
I think he should have pulled his bat back because the runner actually had
Third anyway.
Heigl was almost at third base when that bunt got laid down.
That'll bring up Mark Channels. Channels with a single and was plunked in the second. Watches that one stay low for ball 1.
You know, Justin, usually when we do these games, it's normally the top half of the lineup that does most of the damage. The Raiders have a really powerful bottom of their lineup.
They do.
Put in
that was
play,
chopped
foul.
just foul. I think it's still going to be all one big piece.
I'll play with it.
Time is called.
Channel's showing
It's a
bunt.
squeeze! It was a suicide squeeze! Are you kidding
got him
me? It was a squeeze!
Heisel caught in the squeeze there. 2 outs now.
Nick Rubino warming up for Ransom. Might be coming in this inning. I can't believe it, Justin. You're down 3 runs and you try a squeeze? That's an interesting play. I don't know who got their
That one in the
wires
dirt.
crossed there, but normally in a squeeze, Justin, if it's a suicide squeeze, the batter must get the ball in play. Now, if it's a safety squeeze, then the batter has the option.
2-2 the count now to Channels. Channels
Popped
with a shot
up.
to center.
Fernandez fades back. and
Wow.
he makes the catch. That'll do it. Wow. Exciting action here at Boys and Girls Club. Riviera Prep still leading 4-1, Justin. I feel like the score's like 10-9 or 12-11, but it is only 4-1. You are watching the South Florida Broadcast Network. And Justin, he is coming in as we expected. So Nick Rubino coming in to pitch for the Raiders.
So Mark Quarry at the plate again. 2 for 2 on the night with a 2 stolen bases. Sorry.
Riviera coming up in the top of the 6th inning. And Justin, even though they have a 3-run lead right now, I don't feel really comfortable. Ransom has done very well putting runners on base, and I'm a little nervous, I got to tell you. Way outside. So the count 3-1 to Quarry, and I think Coach Emilio would like to see Quarry really zone his pitch here and not swing at anything out of the zone. Quarry
That
has
could
hit
be
that
gone.
a ton. Going back, and it's going to be caught.
Wow.
Quarry got all of that one.
His first out of the game.
Oh, my goodness, Justin. He hit that.
Mark Channel is out there in left field.
He hit that all the way to the wall, and he hit it very high. Here comes Ethan Pobramski. 1 for 2 on the
Fisher in
night.
left field. Okay, so we had a shift.
Pobramski hitting .500 this season is also 1 for 2 on the night. So, Justin, what is he hitting?
9th.
No, 500. If he's hitting 500 and he's 1 for 2, what is he hitting?
9th. Oh. 500.
500.
That one misses low.
Rubino on the mound is a freshman.
2-0 the count.
12.
Wow, that's going to get down for a hit.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Oh.
A nice play.
What an arm. I
So-
was sure that was getting down for
So
a hit.
Rubino this season, Justin, has 12 strikeouts against 1 walk. Nice ratio there.
4-1.
Excuse me?
12-3.
What?
Is that what you said? 12-3.
12 to 1.
Oh, 12-1.
Man, your numbers are scaring me
I'm
tonight,
listening
man.
to 4 conversations at the same time.
And that's ripped but foul. Riviera hitting the ball well off of Rubino, but so far nothing to show for it. 2 outs in the inning. This is DJ Flowers.
That's in for a strike. Nice pitch.
Flowers, a junior, hitting .250 this season. He does have a home run to his credit, Justin, and the home run, we saw that one.
We did.
It is still going. That went up into orbit.
Two to Flowers.
Curveball
Got him
swung on and
swinging.
missed. He struck him out. That'll do it. Riviera Prep goes down 1-2-3. It is still 4-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. You are watching the South Florida Broadcast Network. Justin, we've got an outs to run ratio report to give everybody. Riviera needs 3 runs and only has 6 outs to do it in.
Are you sure? That only has 6 outs to get.
Like I was saying, Ransom needs 3 runs.
Yeah. All right, this is just a big block of fun here, but we can't get to it.
You were lucky to get that one.
I was. It was luck.
Like I was starting to hurt myself with that thing.
Yep. Somehow it has to warm up, but not too warm.
They talk about the juice not being worth the squeeze.
Right. Well, that's where we are.
Justin, my worst fear is confirmed, Justin.
That we are in the splash zone out there in center field.
Yes, I thought maybe since the netting was high out there, that maybe we wouldn't get hit. But we were just told by one of the fans that one of their cars had been hit and the windshield was broken, Talon style.
Talon style, yes. This is James Shrebnick at the plate.
You can
Allen
hear
misses low.
You can hear a pin drop when that pitch was thrown, Justin. Is the crowd, I think, getting a little tense here?
As we said, 6 outs to get 3 runs. That's left up high. He's not biting.
Great job, James. Great job.
Hoynick's been leaving the ball up in this inning. I wonder if Coach Emilio has anybody to go to other than his son in this situation. Way up high.
Walked him.
Yeah, his mechanics are not the same this inning, Justin. He's not bending his back. So I'm sure Coach Emilio is seeing what I'm seeing here.
Here comes Justin Sapphire, 2 for 2 on the night.
Coach Emilio, of course, has forgotten more baseball than I'll ever know, so I would never pretend to know anywhere near the amount of baseball that he does. And here he comes, just as I thought, Justin.
We're going to see Eric Fernandez.
Oh, and he pointed to his son. He's got to take off his arm sleeve. And Coach Emilio is not messing around. He came right out with a purpose and knew exactly what he wanted there. So Hoynick gets a hand from the Riviera fans. He was able to hold the lead, Justin. He came in a tough situation and was able to strike out 2 of the major batters for the Raiders. He struck out 2 of the highest average batters we've seen.
And got out of the next inning, 1, 2, 3.
545 and 619, the averages of the batters he struck out. So here comes Eric Fernandez. We saw Fernandez throw a couple of batters a couple of days ago and looked very sharp. Very smooth delivery from Fernandez. It's so easy to forget he's only a freshman because he's 6'1". How many freshmen are 6'1"?
I don't know. I guess there's a few.
Taking his final warm-up tosses here as Ransom will come up with the tying run in the on-deck circle. And now Fernandez given the signal from home plate umpire that he has one more pitch to make it a good one.
Well, if he's not warm now, he's not going to be able to get warm.
Well, let's hope he is. He's got 6 outs to get, Justin. I don't know that Fernandez typically can get 6 outs for these Bulldogs.
Well, we're going to find out. 1 on, no outs.
Usually used as a closer. Tonight, he's going to be asked to stretch a little further than usual.
Long relief.
I would call this mid-relief. 2 innings is, I don't know if that's long.
There's a few closers who go 8 and 9. Runner goes.
Here's the throw to second base.
He's
It's going to be a
there.
little high.
And he's going to take third? No. Nice backup. Nice backup to stop him at second. But Shrebnick in with no problem.
Oh, that's your phone, huh? No, it's not bad. It's just the light. And now squaring to bunt.
He does.
I don't know if you give away outs here, Justin. I don't know if that's the play. I don't know, Justin. I just don't know.
Well, it advances Shrebnick over to third. 1 out, runner on third. Nick Rubino, the newest pitcher, now at the plate.
Rubino has walked twice tonight.
Fernandez gets the first of 6 outs needed to end the game.
Rubino also a freshman, so 2 freshmen going at each other right now.
2 walks, 2 stolen bases for Rubino on the night.
Temperature has dropped about 5 or 10 degrees. It's starting to get a little chilly out here.
Just high.
So a 2-0 count, Justin, and the significance here is if he walks him, the tying run comes to the plate.
That one missed. 3-1.
Rubino keeps ducking at these pitches, and the pitches aren't near him. So to be ducking, sometimes an umpire will call those a strike just because the hitter is trying to confuse him.
Oh. A little discussion between the umpire and Emilio Fernandez.
So Justin, what's going on here is Coach Emilio is talking to his son and telling his son that he's ducking and dodging balls that are right down the middle, and the umpire took that to be arguing balls and strikes, which is absolutely not permitted. But Coach Emilio told the umpire, "No, that's not true. I'm just telling my pitcher what the batter's doing."
Well, he probably needs to do it with signs through one of his other coaches rather than verbally.
I don't think there's a
bench.
sign for the batters ducking and dodging pitches down the middle.
Sure, you do.
What's the sign for that? Big swing and a miss at
couldn't
that
catch
one.
Full count now.
Rubino being told by his third base coach, do not swing outside the box. He drew a box for him. Count is full. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Tense moments here at Boys and Girls Club. In for strike 3.
Got him.
He struck him out. Massive strikeout from Eric Fernandez just when he needed it.
And here comes the number 9 batter, Tommy Fisher. Now playing left field, we were told. So Shremnick's still stuck on third base.
Swung at that one. Swung right through it. Eric Fernandez has come in from shortstop and has pitched very well here. Just what the doctor ordered for Riviera. Another suicide. Are you kidding?
And he's out.
2 suicide squeezes, Justin, in one game. I think we could go a whole season and not see 1 suicide squeeze, and we've seen 2 in 2 innings.
Not sure about
How is
the
that
calls.
possible?
Not sure, but down to their final 3 outs now.
Ump's having words with the coach, you guys.
Yeah?
The ump is having some words
With your
the
buddy.
coach.
Yep.
This is the stuff I like to hear on the fan base.
I know this umpire too, so he's giving Coach Emilio a hard time here. You're watching the South Florida Broadcast Network. So A.J. Hoynak will come to hit. We are in the top of the 7th inning. Riviera Prep still leading 4-1. The pitcher went to go throw a pitch and nobody was ready. The umpire wasn't ready. The hitter wasn't ready. And Rubino was working a little quickly there and now gets into his warm-up.
And let's chop back to him. He'll
An
throw
easy
it over
play.
to first.
One pitch, one out. So Justin, there was a little bit of a discussion between the innings there, and we can talk about what happened there. The umpire heard a conversation between Coach Emilio and his son on the mound, and took exception to what he was saying. And there's kind of a fine line there, because even though the umpire is in control of the game, it's really hard to police what you say to your son. He's just giving his son instructions.
Strike 2. He's on top of the count here.
Eli, you got this.
0-2 to Eli Halton. Just missed on that one.
And at what point can the umpire intervene a conversation between a coach and a player, or two players on the same team?
Just missed when it affects the game.
But did it?
According to him, it must have. Affected the game, and whether it hurt his feelings or not. Oh, that one's fouled back.
Well, now you're in a whole nother zone. If you're going to talk about, if you're talking about feelings getting hurt, Justin, then we're having a whole different discussion.
Right. Who knows what the reasoning was for it, but he felt it was affecting the game and had to put a stop to it. And like you said, he's in control.
Yeah, but Justin,
That's a pop-up to right field.
But
Second
Justin,
baseman going back.
it's not like he told his pitcher, "I don't like how the umpire's wearing his pants." There was nothing about the umpire that was in the conversation. All he did was talk about what the batter was doing.
Right.
I think Coach Emilio was well within his right to be able to tell his pitcher that the batter is ducking on pitches down the middle.
But the umpire felt differently, and hence we had to stop the game to clear that up. And this is Chris Pelicanos.
Go, Chris. Come on,
Pelicanos has
kid.
had a nice night.
2 outs, last ups of the Bulldogs here.
2 for 2 on the night is Pelicanos. He scored in the 3rd.
Stole a base in the 5th.
Also was thrown out at 3rd in the 5th.
Allen's popped up again.
This should do it. So there you go. The Raiders
Sapphire, it's
down
like
to their final 3 outs. Justin, we are at an even ratio. 3 runs needed, 3 outs to do it in. 4-1. Bottom 7. You're watching South Florida Broadcast Network. There is definitely some angst between the home plate umpire and Coach Emilio. And we're trying to find out what it is here. Oh, I can hear some of it, Justin. I hear what's going on here. Justin, this is exactly who we don't want up right now, because not only is Tommy Fisher up, who's also hitting lights out, but this about him. His dad makes really good hamburgers.
And hot dogs.
And he's looking at us now. He doesn't know what we just said. There's a check swing.
That's down for a hit.
Up and over.
Is he going to get it?
Did
Nope.
he get him?
Wow.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Who was that at second base, though, Justin? That was DJ Flowers.
Hey, if he's pulled from the mound, he's going to go out and play a
DJ
position.
Flowers at second base. I don't know if I've seen him at second base
Helping
before.
his own cause.
My word.
And here is Chris
We have
Basile,
fans
top of the order.
asking for the replay. They can watch it themselves. Just pull up YouTube. You can watch it yourself.
That one's in for a strike. Raiders down to their final 2 outs.
This is the matchup they want, though, Justin.
It is.
Eric Fernandez overthrowing
That
a
one
little
just
bit
misses.
there.
1-1.
Using a different camera right now. I like that camera angle.
That one misses inside. 3-1 the count now to Basile.
Yeah, Andres and Talon giving us a different camera angle. I like it. A little low action camera from offset. And we'll let you folks at home watch that way too right now.
That was left up high. He walked him.
And he'll sprint to first base, Justin. Like the players at Cardinal Gibbons. Remember, they would
Every
sprint
play. Every
to
play.
first base.
Emmett Gershman at the plate now.
It is
1-3.
dead quiet here, Justin. Emmett Gershman is a junior hitting .313 this season.
Chipped back over to first.
What a spot right now. What's got to be going through his head right now, knowing that he must somehow get to first base, whether it be by the walk, by the hit, get hit by a pitch.
That one's left up high.
Fernandez has pitched well, but he must throw strikes here. Tense game here. That's a nice pitch in for a strike.
Runner goes. He'll get into second easily.
And Justin, right now, that's not a concern. You know, until Ransom gets 2 runners on, it really doesn't matter where that first runner goes. They can let him steal third, too, if he wants. Puts it in play, but foul. One and two, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Riviera Prep leading Ransom 4-1. It has been an entertaining and exciting game. And we have had a ball bringing it to you folks at home. It is quiet in here, Justin.
Yes, it is.
We have to be quiet.
He's putting from 30 feet. A 1-2 pitch to Gershman.
Reaches out and puts it just foul down the first baseline. Bat made an interesting sound, just almost like a hollow sound from that bat.
take third, as you said.
No one was covering Justin, or else Fabramski actually may have been able to throw him out, and that would have been it. And
That would have been it.
The one thing you really don't want to do if you're the Raiders right now is get thrown out, and then you don't have any shot. I mean, his run doesn't mean anything anyways.
That one's left high and outside.
I can tell you one thing we won't see here.
A bunt.
A suicide squeeze.
Can you guarantee that? We've already seen two.
I can promise you. I can promise you we will not see another suicide.
Two and one. Missed outside with that one.
I'll tell you, Justin, it is the most exciting play in sports, though. A suicide squeeze. That is one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in any sport. Fouled straight back and rocks our camera off the hinge.
And it goes right back into place.
He actually hit it so hard that it actually went right back where it was supposed to.
2-2 the count now.
Now down to their final strike are the Raiders.
We also saw that example that we were asking about the other night of when an ump calls time on his own, as he did to get in Emilio Fernandez's face about the conversation. That almost hit him.
Oh, he just missed.
Full count. Here we go, Jay. Huge pitch coming up.
Popped up, out of play.
It. Almost at the light there, Jay. That's actually going to make its way to the softball field, it looks like. Made its way to the softball field over there.
Popped up.
That's going to do it, Jay. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Got in for a hit. Unreal, Jay. Unbelievable. There's four guys there, but nobody's sure of where they got to put the glove. So that's going as a hit for Heisel. Jake Martin at the play now. Pops that one up. Is it playable? It is not. But the score now 4-2 here in the bottom of the seventh. Thomas Heisel on first. Jake Martin at the plate.
Tense moments here. Good curveball, but missed.
Just missed.
Goes back to first. Justin, the tying run is at the plate in the bottom of the seventh. You can't ask for more than that.
You can't.
You know, when we showed up here today, we knew this was going to be a good game, and the fact that Ransom has a chance to win it in the seventh proves that out. Hit on the ground to third, up and over. He got him. That'll do it. Bulldogs win.
Great game, Jay.
Oh, it wasn't easy, Justin.
4-2, your final. And Ransom was in it out to the very last out, but fell just shy of the Bulldogs tonight, 4-2.
both teams. Very, very exciting game, and we are so glad to bring it to you.
That's why. How did that get down? That was down.
So, folks, we want to thank everybody for joining us. No.
That was the problem. Somehow that got knocked down. You gotta know that. If I tell you the audience are recording, you gotta know that. It's your job. It's one of the biggest parts of your job. I can't do everything. You know that.
We had a blast. Hopefully we'll get to come back and do some more.
So, the final score, Riviera Prep defeats Ransom 4-2. Justin, Ransom had many opportunities tonight. Bases loaded, runners at second and third. Lots of situations for Ransom tonight.
In it to the last out, Jay.
Coach Emilio talking to his team post-game. I can't wait to see these two teams again, Justin. I think we're gonna have another game, another broadcast with them this season. So we want to thank all of you for joining us here tonight. Riviera Prep defeats Ransom Everglades 4-2. For myself, Jay Hayback, my broadcast partner, Justin Bresner, Emilio Sierra on the board, Talon Taylor working the cameras, Andres Junco helping us out.
And we'll see everyone tomorrow from Miami Christian, correct, Jay?
That is correct. We want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you, the viewer, for staying with us here tonight. And we will see you folks tomorrow, game time at 3 p.m. It'll be Miami Christian against a team from Texas. We'll get the particulars of that, but we know the team. So once I get up.